The foundation of mindfulness practice is the attitude of non-judgment. And this can be quite liberating in our practice because when we think about it, when we reflect, how much of our life is spent in judging things. Judging whether we like the weather today, judging whether we appreciate our coffee, judging ourselves. Have we done enough? Have we done well enough? What more could we have done? The need to always push ourselves to be better. And that can sometimes be the toxic side of well-being and mental health, is somehow not just accepting yourself as you are. And mindfulness practice can be a really lovely balancing to that. Of course, the want to strive and improve is a wonderful one, but also doing it in a compassionate and accepting way. And our mindfulness practice, using this attitude of non-judgment, really helps us to do that, to accept that, we want to improve, we want to change, but just as I am right now is where I'm meant to be. So let's practice this attitude together. You might like to sit somewhere where you're not likely to be disturbed for a few moments. If you feel able to, you can close your eyes or just lower your gaze, and that's just to help your focus. An invitation just to loosen out the body a little bit. Maybe you want to roll the shoulders or tilt the neck gently from side to side. Maybe actively try to loosen your jaw, lower your shoulders away from your ears, and allow your body just to feel a little bit heavy. And we're just going to bring some attention to our breath. Again, just noticing how we are breathing. Being curious as to whether your breath is fast, is it slow, does it feel deep or shallow? Do you notice any movement in the body that the breath creates? Maybe there's a rise and lower of your chest, and up and down of the tummy. And we are not judging the breath. We're not trying to change it. We're not trying to breathe deeper or breathe more effectively. Just however you are breathing in this moment, just notice it. Try to resist the temptation of saying your breath is good or bad. Just notice. What does it feel like to breathe here in this moment? And let's bring some focus and attention to the mind now. Maybe your mind is wandering. Maybe it's hard to focus on the breath. Maybe those thoughts are coming and going, and this is just the nature of the mind. The mind is that thinking machine. So just taking a moment to notice that, notice the thoughts. Being aware of any judgment you might have of whether you are doing this meditation right or wrong. Are you making the most of it? I should feel relaxed and calm. Just being aware of any of those judgments of yourself in this moment that are coming up. And reminding yourself in mindfulness there is no right, no wrong. It just is. Whatever your experience, whatever you are noticing, however you're feeling in this moment, it just is. And not trying to get rid of those judgments, because then we judge ourselves for judging and the cycle goes on. But again, just noticing those judgments that come up, bringing some awareness to all of those judgments that you're making. Bring that focus back to your breath again, just that rise and low of your chest. You might like to place a hand there, just on your chest, just to really connect with that movement. That up and that down. That in and that out. And we're going to start to bring this practice to a close now. So you might like to move the body, maybe stretch the arms out long, roll the shoulders. And then when you're ready, you can lift your gaze or reopen your eyes, and we'll bring this practice to a close.